Hey everyone, it's Lisa Marie Todd and welcome to another episode of An Appetizing Life. I am late today. The little gnomes came out and got into the computer, and so we had a little bit of a delay, but I am here. I wasn't here last week. I had the pleasure of being in Salt Lake City speaking at the Everything Food Conference, which was fantastic, and I met some really wonderful, talented men and women that are doing some great food blogs, and I had a chance to talk to them about how to go live on Facebook because I've been through the trenches with this now at this point, and I love doing it, and it was just such a fantastic experience, and I'm honored that, you know, I got to do that. So that's where I was, and that's why I wasn't live, but I still gave you a show. And we're back today, and I'm here with Mike. And Mike and I actually did our first podcast today and ran that on Instagram Live, which was kind of fun. So that's something we're going to be doing from now on, just talking about everything food and life and everything. It'll be fun. And Andrea, who's my new assistant over here, puke your head in there. Hi. She's making this run so much more smoother, which is great. I'm not trying to do everything. And I have my friends are here. Let's go over there. Who are you? Why are you here besides to eat?
Jackie Hamilton, hello.
And
it's my birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday, my friend. Yes.
And Mary Valina Broussard here taking your questions and comments, so chime right in. Yay!
Ren Hanami, actress and in the running for an Emmy.
Yay! For which show? Which show?
Criminal Minds.
Love that show.
Guest actress in a drama.
Yay!
So exciting.
So, like, how fantastic is that? Look at you girls. You go, girls. Yay. So, this Sunday is Mother's Day. And so I wanted to devote the show to everything that we could do to make a nice Mother's Day brunch. So I'm going to get started right away. Before I do, I am a mom. I'm actually, I hate to say this, I'm going to be gone again next week because my daughter's graduating from NYU, which is exciting. So I have to go to New York and go see her graduate. But I'll give you another show next week, and then we'll be live again the week after that. But with all that housekeeping done, let's cook, right? So today I wanted to do something that would be healthy and beautiful that your mom would love, because we want to celebrate mom. And even if she's not here with us anymore, as mine isn't, you still want to celebrate and remember them. And, you know, why not? Because you wouldn't be here without your mom, right? So today we're going to start off with a poached salmon. Now, we often forget about poaching food because I think when we were little, the poached food we had was not that exciting. But poached salmon or poached chicken, all those things are just great bases for adding it to salads or having it as an actual dish. And so I wanted to do poached salmon fillet with a cucumber riata. But when I plate it, it's going to look a little bit special for mom. So let's pull up the recipe for that. So I have 4 skinless salmon fillets. I have 3 cups of white wine, which is about a bottle. I have 4 cups of water, actually 6 cups, I should say, I put into my stove, into my saucepan already. And you want to cover the fish, and I'll talk about that a little later. I have 1 onion peeled and chopped. I have 1 stalk of celery chopped into 1-inch pieces, 1 carrot peeled and sliced, and some, let's see, 4 parsley sprigs, 2 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of black peppercorn. And just as we get on to garnishing and finishing the whole dish, we're going to use some thinly sliced lemon slices and 1 English cucumber that I've also thinly sliced. So if we come back, I can show you that this is what, if we go down, 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 down. This is all of the ingredients. I'm going to take these 2 out because we don't need them until the end and set them aside. And I'm going to go over to, and if you're running about the little salmon thing here, that's my salmon I'm using. I have 4 of these. Don't worry, everybody's going to eat. Yay. I wouldn't do that to you. And I'm going to come over here with that. So we're just going to get this going. I already have the water in there. And I'm on the, I turned on the wrong one. I was like, there's no heat, there's no fire. Okay, anyway, let me get the wine. Maybe I should drink the wine instead of I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to add the wine to the water and wine, because we want to add a flavor. I think what happened when people used to poach things, that they just did it in water with nothing else. So you need some flavors to make this all happen. So I'm going to add in the onion and the celery. I'm reaching behind me. All these beautiful, look how pretty these are. They're so fresh and pretty. Nice, nice, nice. My carrots. 2 bay leaves that add really great flavor. I like how that just floated down. That was kind of fun. And we have peppercorns. We're going to use the whole peppercorn. I don't need to grind it up. And Miss Lady, I forgot my salt. Where's my little salt thing? Miss Lady. Here we go. I need a little salt in there. So I'm going to actually add salt to this. And I'm actually going to salt my salmon too. So while we're here, if you guys have any questions while I'm over here fiddling. See, the gnomes threw me off, you know. That was white wine. I like to use a Sauvignon Blanc or a Chablis when I'm cooking with it. It just, I just like the flavor of that. I feel like it cooks better. But you can use whatever white wine you want, as long as it's a white wine that you would drink. Do not use something that's nasty, because it's going to ruin your dish. So make sure, you know, while you're cooking, you would take a little sip with it, you know.
So it doesn't matter if it's dry or sweet?
I would try to stay more dry and keep the sweetness away, because that sweetness is going to infuse into whatever you cook. So, you know, just your white wine you like. And I used what was it? Might have been a duck horn or something like that. Actually, that sounds like it's too expensive, but maybe not. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to place these in, because I'm going to start them cold poached, or start the poaching cold. And I've seasoned them with a little bit of salt ahead of time. Turn that one over. And you see they're covered. So you want to make sure the water covers everything. It's really important, because otherwise it's not going to cook up. I'm going to bring this, let me wash my hands real fast, because I have fish on my hands.
Lisa, do you have a preference for farm-raised salmon or wild salmon?
Wild.
Salmon.
Yes. You know.
It's the flavor.
It's a flavor, and it's healthier for you. That's what I do. I'm throwing something away and making noise. Oh, well.
3 points.
3 points. That's the best basketball you'll get out of me, because I'm terrible at it. So I want to bring this up. I'm going to bring it up to a simmer. So once it starts simmering, I'm going to close this off with a lid, and I'm going to let it cook gently for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep my eye on this, but we got to keep things moving as I do. So I'm going to go back over here, and while that's coming up to its simmer, I think it's time for a cocktail. Woo! So look at that, the excitement. They don't care about the fish. They want their cocktail, right? Yes, so today's cocktail is a strawberry mint mimosa, because brunch, we always have a mimosa, right?
Yes.
And so I thought I'd do something I did before. I did a strawberry syrup before, but I made it again, and I threw a little mint in it just to give it a little bit of, a little bit more dimension. But let me pull up the recipe so you can see what's happening there. So in this, and there's orange, obviously orange juice too. There's 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of diced strawberries, and a ½ cup of mint. That is how I made my syrup. Basically, it's a simple syrup that's been infused with strawberries and mint. I have 1 cup of fresh orange juice, some champagne dry. I have my Good Widow, my Veuve, that I love. And also I have, for garnish, I have the mint sprigs and all that sort of stuff. So I'm bringing this over. And I'm keeping an eye on that pot, because once it gets to a simmer, I gotta multitask, guys. Always multitasking. So this is the syrup that I made. Isn't it pretty?
Wow, it's so pretty.
And all it is, it's the sugar, it's the water, it's the strawberries, and a little bit of mint. I let it cook down for about, the strawberries got very mushy, and I let it cook down for about 5 minutes. Then I took it off and let it cool down. This is great. You can use it in drinks, and wait for it. This is going to reappear later in the broadcast for something else, because I don't want to waste anything. So we're going to do about, I'm using my little handy dandy thing here. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of that magic syrup in the bottom, just because it's so darn pretty. And I'm going to do 2 ounces of this Fresh orange juice. Fresh is best. You know me.
Yes.
Fresh is best. Yes, yes, yes. Pulp and all. So there, you're getting that nice, pretty color in there, right? And then it's time for the champagne. 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 And look at that. You want to pour it nicely so that you don't get too much foam. Wasn't that nice?
That was perfect.
It's kind of sexy, huh? Champagne. And then I have these little strawberries that I made like that. And I'm going to take the mint leaf and throw that in there.
I have a question.
Uh-oh, Mike has a question.
Can you speak as to the quality of the champagne and what happens?
I started to and then I didn't. Yeah, so when I was testing this and shooting pictures, of course, I'm not going to use a really expensive or an expensive bottle of champagne to do that. So I picked up some like $2 Chuck champagne. And when I poured it, the bubbles just like,
oh, wow.
So if you go to a restaurant and you order a mimosa and it's not already, they pour it in front of you and it just kind of explodes with bubbles, you're drinking some cheap stuff. Just saying. You saw how gently those came up? Anyway, with that, in celebration of moms everywhere, and people who maybe are not really your birth moms, but they are moms to you in your heart, this is for you. Happy Mother's Day. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Happy Mother's Day.
How do I drink this without getting a strawberry?
Lisa,
Yes.
Kevin has joined us. He says, hi, y'all.
Hi, Kevin. How are
Kevin.
you? Hello, Kevin. How are you? Good, good, good. Anyway, I'm going to go back over here, check on this so we can see what's going on.
So this is yummy.
Yay, I'm glad you like it. So I'm trying to clear this so you can see the salmon is in there doing what it's doing. All this yumminess is going to get infused in it just so it's not so bland, because I don't want to eat bland salmon. Do you guys want to eat bland salmon? Not at all. So I can see it starting to, bubble up a little bit. So just keep an eye on it. Pop back over. So what side dish do I have for this today?
Champagne.
Champagne. We have a champagne side dish. That's all you need. Just some fish and some champagne. That's all. No, we got to do something special for Mom. So I am going to make a very simple salad. I love my salads and my salad dressing. So this is a spring salad, and it's using 3 different types of lettuces, which I love. Thank you. I love that. I can just thank you. Here's my lettuce. So I have 3 different types of lettuces in here. I'm going to use my hands. My hands are clean. Hello. There is a spinach in there. There is a nice spring mix. And then buried in here, these are they? They're cute. I can't even find it. Let me poke around. There's one. It's the mash. And this is like I guess they call it, it's a sweeter lettuce. I saw it written as a corn lettuce, which I thought was interesting. It has a sweeter flavor to it. So that's going to round all of this out, because the spinach has, it's a little bit stronger. And it's besides being kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Love how I put human attributes onto food. It's cute. It's happy. It's a happy lettuce. But anyway, so you get those blends. I'm just babbling. I don't care. I can. You get those lettuces in there. So all we're going to do, this is really, really easy to do. We're going to, you know how I love to make my quick little, dressing, because I like my dressings. So we have, let's pull up the recipe before I start this so you know exactly what's going on. So, yay! We have a 1/4 cup of champagne vinegar, 2 shallots minced, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, kosher salt, and freshly ground pepper to taste. I would say, just if you want to know measurements, I would start with a teaspoon of the kosher salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Mix it in and work from there. You could do this in a bowl with a whisk, but I love doing this. It's the way, it goes faster. I'm going to get that honey in there. That's going to add a little sweetness. My honey bear was hiding. We had to find it. It didn't want to cooperate today. I'm going to steal that back from you. Don't take my spoon. Really? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. All those good shallots. I love, you know, any onion, shallot, that's all good. This is going to add, the little Dijon mustard adds another little dimension to it. Also helps to bind the oil and vinegar together. So it looks really smooth, you know. I'm going to add my salt in. And I'll give you that now. And freshly ground pepper. I'm just eyeballing this. A little more. Why not? You're supposed to play in the kitchen. Why not do that? So I'm going to shake that up first and get that going. I always do a little twirl when I shake and twirl. And now I'm going to pour in my olive oil. Now, if you were whisking this, I would be whisking this together. But since I'm going to do my little shake, shake dance, I'll shake it up that way. And that's going to blend all of that stuff in there. La la la, la 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 la. At the Copa. Oh, I'm sorry. The shot was on them. I thought I could get away with that. I don't know. I'm goofy. What do I do? Yes.
What type of oil? You said olive oil,
but
I know there's extra virgin.
Extra virgin. I used my. I used an extra virgin, I believe. Yes, I did use an extra virgin olive oil. You know what? Olive oil that you like, that tastes good, that doesn't have a bite to it. You do you. Whatever your favorite thing is. I mean, sometimes I don't have extra virgin olive oil, so I use the regular because I want it milder, or I just don't have it. So
what is the difference between the extra virgin and the virgin? I guess that's my question.
how it's processed. Yeah, as I turn and look at you. Actually, when I went to Provence and went to, I think I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. I went to Provence a couple of years ago and had a chance to go to an olive oil production place. I was going to say production company. Because that's all I think about is production all the time besides cooking. And so I happily went out into the grove with the beautiful olive trees, and I'm going to pick an olive and eat it. How fantastic. Well, let me tell you, I raw olive off the trees, the most disgusting, terrible thing you could, don't do it. Don't do it. But what was cool is I got to see how they processed it, in their factory, and it's all the shiny new kind of equipment that they use. But they did have an exhibit of how they used to do it back in the day and the process, and that was cool too. So find an olive oil you like, and it doesn't have to be expensive by any means, just whatever tastes good, whatever your palate is saying, yeah, that's good in my food. So I'm gonna give it a little tasty test. Excuse me.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good with it. But like I said, I kind of eyeballed that with 1 teaspoon of salt and one, it's totally up to you how you like it. So we have our dressing. And the good thing about this will last about 3-4 days. Keep it in your fridge. You can make a salad every day for 3 days. Don't have to keep doing that over again. So when I go to plate this, I am putting on top of here, just for a little bit of sweetness, these lovely little oranges. Now, there is no pith on them. There is no membrane. It's just straight up juicy orange, what you want. So how do you get to that? Yes, because I wanted to show you. It's a little technique. Show you the skills. So I started one already. And hold on, I have to go over. You don't have to cut over here while I do this. I'm just going to pull that down because this is simmering now. Actually beyond simmering. And we're going to set this. Excuse me, guys. Okay, there. That's doing its simmer, I think. Yes. Hi, I'm back. Yes, you have a question.
You started with cold water. Is there a reason that you don't get the water boiling first?
There's different techniques in doing it, and I have chosen to do it that way to bring it up. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. It went a little bit too far, but that's okay. It's still going to be good. But now I brought it down to simmer, and we're good. So there's just different ways, because you could cook the ingredients first and get that warm and then put it in there. There's just different schools of thought of how you can do it and how they do it in restaurants or in culinary school. Back to my oranges, though. You interrupted me. No, I'm just kidding. Joking. So anyway, how you get this and what this is called, it's called supreming a orange or any piece of citrus. And I've started already. So what I did is I cut off the top and the bottom so I have a flat surface so it's not going to roll away. And then with my knife, I'm just cutting away that, right? I've lost my little thing. So we're going to cut that down. Oh, thank you. And you just want to make sure all that white is gone. So you see, look at that. How juicy does that look?
So juicy.
Then I'm going to take my paring knife. And you can see, let me see, I want to make sure you can see that. You can see all the little guidelines. It's showing you what it wants to do. So I'm going to go on one side of the membrane and cut. I'm going to go in on the other side and cut. And there, look at that. That's all you do. You get the meat and it's juicy, and that's why you go to a restaurant and you're like, God, how did they do that? This is how they do that. This is exactly how they do that. Look at that. But let me tell you, it took me a while to get this, and I damaged many an orange. It's a technique, and I'm still working on it. It's by any means, it's not perfect, but where's my little bowl? Hand that back. I'll just pass this to you. So then for my sections, I just went in and did that. And come back here. There you have it. I'll bring it there. Look at that. So we're going to finish that off with that. And I'm going to clean this up a bit because I've made a big old mess. So that's, yeah, any citrus fruit. So lemons, obviously, limes, grapefruit. You can supreme them, and if you are trying to practice it and you keep screwing up, you just juice it when it's over with. But all of this takes a little bit of skill, but how pretty is it going to be when we, do the whole thing? So I'm going to dress this now, and less is always better because you can come back and add if people want more. And I'm just going to give it a little toss. I'll try not to make too much of a mess, although I always say a messy cook's a good cook. I need to come up with something new. I'm getting bored with that.
We're not.
Yeah. So you just want to lightly coat it so, there's a little bit of glistening. Like your skin should glisten. It is. This is a good, healthy salad. And Mom will appreciate this because it's healthy. There's nothing, it's healthy. It's pretty quick. And I just need for those plates this. Yeah. So I can plate these. 1, 2, we'll scoot you over there. 3 and 4.
Cool plates.
I love these plates. These plates are my new plates, and they're cool. And they kind of go with my new branding that I have, kind of sort of the colors. If you haven't noticed, we have a new logo. We have all kinds of exciting things are happening here at An Appetizing Life. I have to tell you, I'm loving what I do, meeting some amazing people, and having a grand old time. So no complaints. So there's that. Oh, where are you going? Get back in. Shame on you. I'm going to hand that over to that. And then I'm just going to put a few orange slices on top of there. And that's going to give a little bit of sweetness.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It's very fresh looking, very pretty, colorful. And I love colorful food because that's me. Color, color, color. Give me color. So let's give you a few more oranges. I could have given you that. And that's it. There's the salad, just like that. What plate do I want? Oh, to the blue plate. There we go. So I'm going to bring this over to you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
So amazing.
And one more. There's an extra. I realized I did 4. There you go.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I want the happy lettuce.
The happy lettuce.
It's delicious.
Yay. We're happy that that's delicious.
The dressing's light. But it has a lot of flavor.
Lots of flavor.
And if you want more dressing, I have more. I will not be offended if you need more dressing. I'm never offended. So it's there if you want.
So good.
So I'm going to go over here to the salmon over here, and I'm just going to take a peek at it. And you can't really see because it's stuff going on, but it's almost done. So I'm turning the heat off. I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to put my timer on for about 3 minutes. And I'm just going to let it just kind of rest in the water for a bit. Then I'll take it out, and then we'll be ready to eat this and plate it, which is exciting. So we need something to go with the salmon, right? You've got your little salad going on over there. So I'm doing a traditional kind of Raita, my little version of it. And let me pull up the recipe with that. Cucumber Raita. Or maybe we'll look at that. That's okay. Let's see what's going on. So it's 1 cucumber peeled and seeded and diced, which I'm going to show you how to do that. I think you should. It's a technique. As much as I can show you techniques along the way, I would love doing that. I'm going to. 2 cups of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 clove of garlic, and let's see, 1 tablespoon of shallot mince. And you know, again, I'm using a lot of the same ingredients over again, so you're not buying too many things. 2 tablespoons of mint, which we used in the drink already. 2 tablespoons of dill, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and a ½ teaspoon of white pepper. And so this bowl's not much bigger, but oh well, that's fine. I'm gonna reach for that. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in, I don't like all this, too much milk product there. I'm gonna add in this Greek yogurt. That there, and I'm going to add in the shallot, the garlic. This is probably out of order of how I wrote the recipe, but it's okay. The dill, that's going to give it a nice flavor, a nice color too. Put my salt in there now. Put my cumin in there. That's going to give it another nice dimension of flavor. I'm going to, actually, before I put that in there, I'm going to put my mint, which is really finely chopped. So you want to keep the bite sizes nice and soft, you know, nice and even. I'm going to add in the fresh lemon juice. And this is my white peppermill. I have my black peppermill, which is yellow. Couldn't find a black one. And then I have my white. I like to use white pepper on things that I just don't want to see those flakes. It's not about the flavor. It's more about the look. So when you're cooking fish, I usually use white pepper if I'm going to use pepper on the fish, or something like this that I don't really want to see too much of the flake. So I'm going to do about 3 little grinds of that and give it a stir. And this is going to be my Raita sauce.
I wanted to let you know that Claudia has joined us.
Hi, Claudia. How are you?
Yeah, she said everything looks, she said your top is super cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means the fish is just about there. But, which is perfect timing because now that's your sauce. So I'm going to set this aside because we're going to do something kind of fun with that. And before I get to the cucumber and showing you how to do that, I want to go back to the fish because I'm going to pull the fish out. So I'm just going to kind of grab it there, and I want to kind of scoot all this stuff off of here because I don't want to serve that. Oh, this is like really going fishing. Ha, ha, ha. It's like chasing the salmon fillets. How fun. I know, I'm goofy. It's all good. Oh, it smells good. Now, you can't do anything with this afterwards, but throw it away. Let it cool down and throw it away because there's really nothing you can do with it. It's just like this weird broth now. And I just lost a piece of fish, but I won't serve you guys that one. That'll be mine for after the show.
I'll take all of them.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to let you know Irene has joined us.
Hi,
also.
Irene. How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to bring that over there. hold on. That piece of fish just doesn't want to cooperate. So there's the salmon there. And it's right there. It's poached. I'm going to let that sit for a second. But before I do that and before we plate it, because doesn't it smell good?
It smells so
It smells really good.
You guys need smell-o-vision.
We say that every week. Like you can smell the wine and all the aromas from the vegetables. Like it smells really, really good. So before I finish off the riata, we have little things of cucumber in here. And you see how they're nicely finely diced. There are no seeds because I don't want this thing to get, I really, really, really don't want this thing to get watery. So this is how I do that. I used it, but Lisa, how do you do that? This is how I do it. I'm using an English cucumber. You can use any cucumber you want. Yeah, you could use a Persian cucumber if you wanted to. English or the conventional regular cucumbers. I'm going to slice this in half. Gosh, I'm fast. And I'm just going to go in one side and the other side and take that out. That's all your seeds. That's where all your, water is going to, the watery consistency is going to come from. With the English cucumbers, the seeds aren't as thick and it's not as watery, so you don't have to worry, but I still want to take that out of there. And I'm going to do the other side like that. And I actually learned this from a chef in Provence, speaking of Provence again. I had a chance to go cook with her at her bed and breakfast, which was really cool. And we made this great salad. Cucumbers fresh from her garden. I was like, can I just stay here and live here and be happy? But I'm happy here. It's all good.
Is that just called de-seeding or something?
Sure, Mary. It's called de-seeding.
De-seeding.
Taking the seeds out.
It's whatever you want to call it. I'm good with that. So now I have 4 pieces, right? So it's flat. And also take note, whenever you're trying to cut, dice, whatever, as much as you can have a sturdy surface, because if you're I'm looking for something round, you're trying to cut something, it's going to move and you're just not going to get even slices. Could be dangerous with this thing here. My knife. But you'll just be able to control how you're cutting and everything. So I'm just going to come in and put that like that and cut that in half. So now I've got 4 pieces, right? How easy is that?
You make it look easy.
Look, it took me a while. And then I'm going to go in and cut even slices. You see how I'm using my little claw. I'm going to stop for a second because take that shot. You see it? That's it. There you have your little cuts. So, oh, see? Off my knife. Okay. And we'll go and do these real fast. Well, I'm trying to go slow. I actually can go faster, but just because I'm trying to demo it, I just want to make sure you guys can see. So that's how you get these lovely things, right? So now I'm going to add this into this mixture. You see where this is going? Now you see where it's going? So now you've got a little bit of bite in there. Now, people make the cucumber riata, they shred it. That's the other way to make it. It's a little bit finer. I wanted to do something a little bit different, make a little bit of a bite. And what I realized in doing this, when I plate this thing, this can be multi-purpose, and I will tell you in a minute why. You could use this for a lot of different dishes and different hors d'oeuvres and such. So I'm going to set that aside, and we are going to, where did I put my little thing here? We're going to grab these. Actually, I'm going to have you stay there. Okay. I don't want that on there. Okay, so I'm going to put that beautiful piece of salmon on there.
So perfect.
We got 3 of those. Sorry, I'm trying not to give you all the madness here. 2 and 3. But there's no plate. 3, okay. There we go. So you have that, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Let me have a little towel there. I know. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. I'm kidding. So I did this on my little mandolin because I wanted even slices. These are about an 1/8 inch thick. You can slice it yourself if you want to. That's fine. I just, you know,
You like your mandolin.
I like my mandolin. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I don't know, you know. So I'm going to just sit these like that. Make them kind of pretty. So I'm just going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Presentation. Because this is for Mama, right? So now I'm going to come in with my little spoon here and make it even prettier. We're going to put that cucumber riata on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so now you have a little bite. Now what I was saying about this is you could make a thicker slice of this cucumber, put the riata on there, and then put a piece of shrimp on that, or put a piece of crab on that, and now you have a new hors d'oeuvre. So this little recipe is multi-purpose, right? And what I liked about this when I was creating it, and I bit into the, you know, into the, the salmon, and then I just picked up the little cucumber on my fork and ate it, and it was just this nice bite, you know? It's just kind of fun. So, and you certainly can, like, honestly, if you guys want more, which you probably will, of the riata, you just, yeah, you guys are so funny. You can, I would set this on the table and have it so you can add more to it. Because these are like, honestly, they're almost like little teasers of what's going on. And then I'm going to come in with my little dill sprigs, just because I like to make things pretty, and just do that. Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
And Mom will think you spent hours in the kitchen preparing something fabulous for her,
Yes.
and you really didn't, but it still looks very fabulous and special, right? So it's like this is like putting on a false eyelash, which I, by the way, am terrible at. I don't know what happened. I used to be able to do it. Now I can't. They kind of go like that. But anyway, and then one last thing to make this really, really beautiful, really pretty. Really pretty. You're so excited. Again, I use my special little mandolin, and there's a little lemon. Little lemon slices.
Perfection.
And that's it. That's what we have for Mama. I'll raise a plate to Mama. There, get a shot. Yay! So let me bring that over to you guys.
That looks fabulous.
And it's light, it's healthy, it's fresh.
Look at that. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Wow. Look. Okay, I'm waiting for a minute.
Mary, hold on.
You can dive in.
No, thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh my gosh.
The biggest thing about the fish is really to make sure you do not overcook it, because if you do, it's going to be dry, you know. You guys would tell me if I overcooked it, right?
It's delicious. It's very moist
Really good.
and very flavorful.
Yay! So, now I was going to do this whole big dessert thing, and I didn't, because to keep things light and kind of reuse some of my ingredients, I thought, how will we end this meal? Just kind of, you know, you're comfortably full. Champagne, more champagne, yes. You're comfortably full, but I thought, let's just do a fruit salad, but let's do a little bit of something with it. So, fruit salad, you can do whatever you want to do fruit salad-wise as far as the ingredients. I have in here, there's grapes, there's strawberries, there's, I had already supremed the oranges, so I just kept going and put that in there. There's blueberries, there's pineapple, which I also, keeping the bite size, I kept it small, so you're just getting little bites of it. There's kiwi, so this is a really beautiful, if I can get the rest of those, beautiful salad. But what I'm gonna do, piece of dill just jumped in there. I'm going to, you remember this at the beginning?
Yes.
So I want to,
Look at that.
So waste not anything, right? So I'm just going to pour just a little bit of this syrup on there,
Wow.
just to give it a little something, a little something special, and give that a little mix. And that's just, yes.
Why is it called supreming the orange?
That's the name. I don't know where that originated from, but if you look in any culinary book or online, that's sectioning an orange like that. That's the name. I don't know what the origin is, but that's a good blog post. How did that come? Where'd that come from? Yes. So, yes, so we're going to put that in. You know, I'm looking for is my mint. I have mint for this somewhere. I don't know where it went. Anyway, I need the rest of these. Yeah, I'm back. Perfect. So we're going to put that on there. And this is easy, no fuss, no muss. It's just a little bit of chopping. And it's light, like I said. You want it to be nice and light. And we are going to, I'm going to hand that to you. And I'm looking around because somewhere my mint disappeared. I don't know where it went. I'm going to steal some mint here. Anyway, we're going to finish this off with a piece of mint like that. And girls, I apologize. The gnomes have stolen, oh wait. I was going to say the gnomes stole my lip. I have more mint.
Out of your garden.
I'm good, yay. Garden mint. It also makes a nice prop. And I completely forgot I had it back there. I just want to find a nice piece. There we go. Oh, now I'm happy. Beautiful. So there you go. Isn't that pretty for Mom?
Yeah.
Nice and colorful, really easy. I'm going to bring that over to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, twist my arm.
Twist my arm.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Wow.
Oh, that's lovely.
There we go.
That is
beautiful.
lovely.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
There you go.
Mm.
Yay, you guys
Yay.
happy?
That's yummy.
So
happy.
that is what you can do for Mom. It's pretty easy. It looks pretty elegant, I think. Kind of special, you know, because we want to celebrate Mom, because otherwise we wouldn't be here without her, right? So that's what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can find me on the various social media outlets. Here's my new card. Yay.
I
Love that. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. And if you have any recipe ideas or you're in the area, I'm excited because I have some fellow bloggers that I met in Utah that are going to come on the show, and some other surprises of people coming on. Send me your recipes or whatever. You just want to say, hey, that's all good too. So I have enjoyed myself. Like I said, I will be in New York next week. So there will be a show. It won't be live, but there will be a show. So I'll have something for you next week. And then when I come back the week after, we'll hit it again and have, like I said, some surprises, which are fun. Girls, thank you so much. Oh, Mary has something to say.
I want to let you know while there are a bunch of people
Oh,
chiming
come on,
in.
let's talk. We don't have to go.
Joyce Nichols said she finally got to see you in action, and it's great.
Yay!
Yay! Kevin says everything looks great.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, and Roger joined in. He said, "Don't leave. I just got here."
Sorry, we have to eat.
You have to eat. That's so funny. It's
And
really,
Joyce says
like
we
I
have
lost
to
my
meet
thing.
up in New York City.
Oh, awesome. Love that. Absolutely love that.
Roger said I'm late. Sorry, Roger.
It's okay. Thank you for coming, though.
Thank
Like,
you for
I
coming.
appreciate that. But that's it. I always have fun doing this. I
Love it.
love live. It's fantastic. And you guys are always great. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to
It's
me.
delicious. Happy
Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there. And have a very happy and safe weekend. Enjoy your Mother's Day. And I will see you next week with, well, I'll see you kind of partially, not live. I'll see you the week after. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, and happy birthday to my dear friend. I have a little surprise for you afterwards. We'll do that off air. Champagne. There's always champagne. And with that,
Thanks, Kevin.
thank you. So with that, I say goodbye and cheers, and I will see you live in 2 weeks. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.